Hey there guys, what's going on? XephyrCraft here, and today is an amazing day. I am bringing you my Snowslayer version 1 project. Snowslayer is a brand new MCC mod for Halo Reach. It includes various modified weapons and heavily modified vehicles, so I'm really excited and I really hope that this makes people happy. So that being said, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this. The vehicles in this mod are really amazing, and part of me really wants to just showcase them first, but to play it fair, I gotta show you these awesome new weapons first, because they are so crazy good. The first weapon on this list, well, you guessed it, the Fireworks Rifle. The Fireworks Rifle is really good at taking out pretty much any vehicle in mid-range. The fusion coils produced can destroy pretty much everything, so have fun with it. The next weapon on this list is the Battle Rifle, and it happens to fire 6 rounds instead of 3 at a time and can be pretty deadly in mid-range combat. You can also take out vehicles pretty darn quick with it too, so I suggest using it. And what good would the Battle Rifle be without a nice little mini Uzi friend to go along with it? Despite the interesting detail that it has, it's fully automatic and it fires 8 to 10 rounds, I think, so yeah, it should be pretty sweet. This next weapon is going a little too crazy too quick. It gets its name by the cluster grenade, and it fires 6 grenade rounds per shot. With every grenade detonation combined at once, it's actually pretty darn powerful, so be careful guys. And next up on this list we have the Overclocked grenade launcher, or should I say rocket launcher. This gun is incredibly useful for long-range combat, and be careful when firing it close to yourself. You've probably also seen this weapon be used in my previous Snowslayer showcase. The reason it was my first weapon of choice to modify was because of how much I appreciated it, and it's really powerful, so yeah, I hope you enjoy that gun guys. It'll be your best friend forever. Alright, well, the next human weapon here is the sniper rifle, or I should actually be saying the fuel rod sniper rifle. Same as before, if you've seen my gameplay with this weapon already, we kind of referred to it as Mandalorian's weapon, or Mando's gun, because it actually just incinerates literally everything you point it at, and it does it instantly. This gun would be my very most first weapon of choice if I was going anywhere super far away on the map. Alright, next up we have the rocket lawn chair. No, I don't know why I named it that in the Forge menu, but it actually fires super long-range rockets, and it's very helpful. If somebody flies a saber out really far on the map, you can rely on this gun to keep tracked and locked onto it. Your enemies will never get away from you. Ah, yes, now we have the Wraith Laser. This weapon of mass destruction will just destroy anything in your way. And I mean literally, in one shot. Maybe except for the Phantom, but I'm not quite sure. Did I also forget to mention that the frag grenade is just a little more powerful? Well, that wraps up the human weapons for this showcase, and now we have a lot of cool Covenant weapons to look over. First up in this list is the Seraph Cannon, and I'm sure you could probably guess why. It takes down Seraphs, Sabers, and any big kind of vehicles in your way. It fires like a Seraph, shoots like a Seraph, and even looks like a Seraph. It's incredibly powerful, so I definitely keep this weapon in my pocket. And now it's time to showcase, well, the energy sword, and you'd probably think it's not really worth much on this map. But actually, if somebody stands across the map about maybe 20 feet or so, you can just lunge right over and stab them with it. Also, keep in mind, it does do some damage to vehicles when you hit with it, but it's only the standard damage, so. And now, the laser rifle. I tried to say that as boring as I could because it's just a laser rifle, you know, just shoot things with it and watch them go boom. You'll see a gun later on pretty darn similar to this one, and it's actually just an overkill version. But if you want to balance out a map, you can use this gun. I'd suggest it, it's okay. And now we have the tiny little gravity hammer. I was kinda disappointed I didn't have time to get the first person animations with it, but it's okay. It's everything you'd expect. You can smack it around like a gravity hammer and see people's reactions when you have a tiny little hammer in your hand. As if any weapon in Snowslayer isn't powerful enough, you got to see this gun. I'm sure that by the Halo franchise, we're all aware of the Spartan Laser, and this thing is just that, except it's a solid beam of Spartan doom. If you're ever in trouble, just pull this gun out of your pocket, and all your worries and troubles will just go away. Who knows, maybe your opponent will just give up. But in all seriousness, I wouldn't use it all the time. It's incredibly overkill. Well, a few minutes have gone by of you guys watching this video. I sure hope you're hungry, because I brought some rock candy. I sure hope you're hungry, because now it's time to stuff your mouth with the rock candy rifle. Oh, well, halfway through the Covenant weapon list, we have the Subway Sandwich, or should I just say the Needler? It works like a Needler and it acts like a Needler, except it fires about 50 times the amount and about 10 times the speed. I'd suggest using it in close range combat, but I wouldn't use it as an overkill gun of any kind. A Subway Sandwich may not be a great name, but I hope it fits your game. The Plasma Glycerin Launcher. This gun will track down and destroy. The impact damage from the Plasma Glycerin is over 4 times the impact damage of the regular plasma launcher. I guarantee ya, it'll destroy anything. This caution tape, awesome looking plasma pistol will kill pretty much just the good land vehicles. It'd be pretty difficult to aim at any air vehicles, but I'm sure you could do it if you aim just right. In all honesty, this next gun is just about a personal favorite. I really appreciate the concept with it, and it's really good for just taking things out of the sky. They're pretty much just helpless while they're on the ground and their vehicle can't do anything. When your opponent is stuck on the ground, just use the rock candy rifle to finish them off. I didn't decide to give this gun a really big showcase because it really doesn't do much but just shoot its initial projectiles. It looks cool and it has a cool charging sound effect, but it doesn't really do anything besides that. And now, last but not least, we have the Lava Pellet Gun. You can probably already tell this is just a modified spiker, but by its name, it does exactly what it says. It fires molten lava pellets and can destroy vehicles in seconds. And go figure, if you shoot players with it, they'll die too. I'd use this gun in close quarter combat, or probably just some kind of map like Asylum or something. And alright guys, that concludes the weapons for oh, there's actually one more weapon here. I forgot to showcase this one. This weapon was actually part of the original Desert Slayer map that I decided to release, but never really got to. It was an old Xbox 360 mod, and it included a couple different modifications from Snow Slayer. The Wraith Cannon is its name, and it's pretty noisy when you fire the projectiles around. And it can destroy vehicles in probably the largest radius that any gun or vehicle can produce in Snow Slayer. Oh, if I didn't already show you guys, here's what the plasma grenade looks like when it detonates. The vehicles didn't take me as long as the weapons to modify, but I just love all the vehicles. I love all of them, and I'm serious, because each and every one has their specific character traits, and whether or not you want to play on a really big map or small map, these vehicles will fit the job just right. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to include all of the vehicles that were in the original Xbox 360 Snow Slayer, but that was because I was having issues with injection while playing forward on split screen. Anyways, I'm not going to go over each and every vehicle one by one like I did with the weapons, because it's pretty obvious for what every single one of these vehicles can do. Instead of watching this showcase, you guys are probably already downloading the mod. But without any further ado, here's the vehicles. Enjoy. well, have a Merry Christmas, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this mod. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so I can stay motivated for some more MCC mods, tips, and tutorials. Well, that wraps up Snowslayer version 1. Really hope you guys enjoy. I had a lot of effort put into this map. I have banned and still am XephyrCraft, guys. Peace out.